Good morning, students. It is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. We're going to continue with our reading lesson for today. Yesterday, we read the title of our story. We're going to review that and add in one sentence to go along with our title that we're going to read today. The cursor is now moving onto the screen, okay? Now, boys and girls, say title. Title. Now, boys and girls, remember, a title tells you about what the story is going to be about. And also, there's photos right here. This photo correlates with our title up here, okay? Now, let's review our title, and then we're going to add in this first sentence here. Now, eyes on your screen. Let's review our title, okay? You're going to read these titles with me, and then you're going to read it by yourself. Okay, boys and girls, read with me. Ann and Sam. Let's read it again. Let's come here. Ready? Repeat after me. Ann and Sam. Let's read it again. Ann and Sam. Let's read it again. Ann and Sam. Now, your turn to read. Ready? When the cursor lands on the word, you're going to say the word. Ready? Go. Next line. Ready? Go. Next line. Ready? Go. Okay, last line. Ready? Go. Good job, boys and girls. Now, let's come back to this slide. Now, you're going to follow the cursor. You're going to read the title now by yourself. Ready? Go. One more time. Read the title again. Go. Good job. Now, read it with Mr. Begay. Here we go. Ann and Sam. That's the title of our story, okay? And remember, this girl right here, her name is Ann, and this boy right here, his name is Sam. We're gonna now add in this first sentence, okay? Now, yesterday, we did this slide already. We broke apart the title, we blended the words together, and we said the sentence again. So therefore, let's come to this slide, okay? Now, here is our first sentence that we're going to add now to our title. Now, follow the cursor and you're going to repeat after me. Here we go. Read with me. Ann has a fan. Let's come down here. Let's read the sentence again. Ready? Here we go. Ann has a fan. Let's read it again. Here we go. Ann has a fan. Let's read it one more time with me, and then you're going to read it by yourself. Ready? Here we go. Ann has a fan. Now, your turn to read. When the cursor lands on the word, you're going to read it. Ready? Go. Next line. Ready? Go. Last line. Ready? Read. Go. Good job. Now, boys and girls, we read the first sentence now. We're going to break it apart in the next slide. But really quick, it says, Ann has a fan. So look at this picture here. Here is Anne. She has a what? Fan. Good job. Look at, she's holding a fan in her hand. And that's what our sentence says. Remember, when you read a sentence, you need to start correlating a picture with it. So that way you can start organizing your thoughts when you come upon each sentence. Now, let's break apart our sentence now, sound by sound, and we're going to blend them back together. Okay? Here we go now. Let's start here. Read with me again. Anne has a fan. Now let's come here. Let's break each word apart. Okay? Here we go. Boys and girls, say Anne. Anne. Now, let's break it apart sound by sound. Repeat after me. Anne. Let's do it again. Anne. One more time. Repeat after me. Anne. Now, your turn to say the word. When the cursor lands on the letter, make that sound. Ready? Go. Again. Ready? Go. One more time. Go. Now, what's the word? What's the word again? Anne. Okay, we know that now that this person's name is Anne. Okay, now let's come right here. Let's break apart this word. Ready? Here we go. Boys and girls, say has. Has. Now, let's break it apart sound by sound. Ready? Repeat after me. Ha. Ass. Let's do it again. Ha. Ass. One more time. Let's sound it out together. Ha. As. Now, your turn to sound it out. Ready? When the cursor lands on the letter, you make that letter sound. Ready? Go. Ready? Again. Go. One more time. Sound it out again. Go. Now, boys and girls, what's the word? What's the word again? Has. Has. Now let's read from here. Ready? Repeat after me. Anne has. Now let's do the next word. Really easy, boys and girls. Remember, in our other stories, I said you're just going to say the letter name here. Now, boys and girls, say A. A. What's the word? What's the word again? A. Okay, this is really easy to memorize. A. So let's read from here. Ready? Go. Anne has a. Now let's break apart the next word. Ready? Here we go. Make sure you're following and looking at the cursor. Here we go. Boys and girls, say fan. Fan. Now let's break apart the word letter by letter sound. Here we go. Repeat after me. Anne. Let's do it again. Anne. One more time. Anne. Now your turn to sound it out. When the cursor lands on the letter, you're going to make that letter sound. Ready? Go. Again, make the letter sound. Go. One more time, make those letter sounds. Go. Now, put it together, boys and girls. What's the word? What's the word again? Fan. Fan. Now let's read up here. Ready? Read with me. Anne has a fan. Now you're going to read this sentence right here by yourself. Ready? When the cursor lands on the word, say that word. Ready? Go. Good job. Now let's come back to this slide, okay? We're going to come back to our story here. This is the sentence now that you just read, okay? Here's what you're going to do now. I want you to read this sentence to yourself. Ready? Go. Read it again. Ready? Go. One more time. Read it again. Go. Good job. Now, boys and girls, you're going to add in this title again, and you're going to read this sentence again. Ready? Here's the title. Read it. Ready? Go. Now, read the first sentence again. Go. Good job. One more time. Ready? Read the title. Go. Now, read the first sentence again. Go. Good job, boys and girls. Now I want you to read it with me. Here we go. We're going to read the title and the first sentence. Here we go. Anne and Sam. Anne has a fan. Okay, good job. Now remember, we're going to come back and revisit those tomorrow. Now, I want you to get a paper and pencil. Once you get your paper and pencil, here's your homework on your screen now. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to copy this right here. It says reading homework. Copy that onto your paper now. Once you're done, I want you to copy down number 1. Copy this question, and you're going to give me your answer right here. We read the answer in our story. Now, you're going to have to read this question, okay? Remember, break apart the words. If you don't know a word, break it apart like how we did on this slide, okay? You see here? That's why we're practicing this, so we can break apart letter sounds and we blend them back together to make the word. I want you to start practicing that on your own. Once you're done with number 1, you're going to come here to number 2. I want you to copy this statement onto your paper also. And I want you to draw what it's telling you to draw in here. Okay? If you have a hard time pronouncing some of these words, break them apart by letter sounds and blend them back together. Now, go ahead and continue on with your homework and make sure you put it in a folder because you are going to return that on Friday. Now go ahead and pause the screen because I am going to log off here in a bit.